Hey. Okay, before we start, I just want to say apologies for any background noise that there may be throughout the video. My roommate's here right now, so, and the fan's on. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I was not expecting this at all. This is a major step up from what we usually get, just the character introductions. Now they're actually starting to drop profiles, which we get brand new art of the characters. Right now it's Danjin, and which looks incredible, by the way. And then we get a whole ass just like profile and bio about the character. All right, and it's so cool, but it's a lot more detailed on the main site, which we have right here. And our very first profile is of Danjin, which is cool because I'm gonna go over all this, but Danjin and I share the same birthday. All right, we share the exact same birthday right here, August 31st. That's so dope. All right, I just thought that was cool since I like Danjin a lot already, so even better we have the same birthday. But our very first profile now, so hopefully we'll be getting these for the other characters that were already announced, and hopefully Shanhua. But I just dropped the Xenoblade video that was supposed to be out forever ago. But let's get into this Danjin profile. Profile Scarlet Apparition Danjin. That's a dope ass title, by the way. Scarlet Apparition. Loading data. Midnight Ranger Danjin. Member of the Midnight Rangers with strong desires and affection for family and belongings. Anyone dares to harm her family will be buried underneath her scarlet surge. She looks so good, and we get better view of her outfit here. Why don't you join the Midnight Rangers? That way you'll be one of us, my family, and so you won't leave me as easily. But yeah, she's really cool. I saw a couple of her attacks down here. She looks so badass. And then we actually get an in-game like GIF, I guess, of her idle animation. A lot of these animations are going to be really laggy, and that's just the website. Maybe my laptop's just trash, which is very possible, but I do like this a lot. All right, so she most likely is going to be fire, like her typing is going to be fire. In the video I made about Danjin in her character introduction, someone said that she could be dark because her art, at the bottom of her art, is showed her element. I think that might be what that is, but saying that she could just be a dark element, but everything's pointing towards her being fire. She's got a whole red theme going on. She's literally playing with a damn flame right there. So Scarlet, you know, fire is red, scarlet colored, I guess. Strong desires, you know, burning desires, you know. So I mean, the whole fire theme and motif is there, but we get to see her normal attack, which looks like a 3-hit combo called Swift Blossoms, which is really dope. I like the whole flower theme she's got. Danjin performs consecutive blade strikes utilized from Scroll of Sword Arts, Swift Blossom. So this is what it looks like. I can zoom in. It looks really nice. She carries a one-handed sword blade, I guess. And I guess this like red flare around her is to show that she has a buff active, maybe an attack buff from one of her skills or whatever else. But she obviously has a buff active. And these are her skills, resonance skills. Vermilion shards. Danjin consumes certain amount of her HP to perform arts from Vermilion shards. So maybe it's kind of like Hu Tao from Genshin, where when she uses her skill, she loses a little bit of HP, and when she hits a certain HP threshold, she gets a huge attack boost. So maybe Danjin's just the same way. Thriving Blossom performs a strike of Thriving Blossoms and deals damage. Vermilion Eclipse triggers a combo of up to 2 strikes of Vermilion Eclipse and deals damage. Scarlet Embers triggers a combo of up to 3 strikes of Scarlet Embers and deals damage. All these names are beautiful, by the way. Vermilion Eclipse, Thriving Blossom. Oh, that sounds so nutty. But so I'm guessing Vermilion Shards is her skill, and when she activates her skill, she loses a bit of her HP for a set amount of time, the buff, I guess, or skill lasts, and she can use 1 slash, 2 slash, or 3 slashes for the respective skill or attack, I guess, which we can see right here. Oh my god, that looks so badass. It's so cool. See it better right here. That's the first one. Okay, here's the first one, here's the second, and the third. Oh my gosh, she looks so badass. And she's doing this with all one-handed with the sword. It looks like she's carrying 2 swords during that. But in her art and everywhere else, we only see her with 1. Regardless, that shit looks so dope. And then her resonance liberation, which is her burst. Scarlet bloom. Danjin's hatred towards her enemies surges. While enraged, performs rapid sweep attacks with dual blades and deals damage. Okay, so she does use 2 blades like I thought. And here's the classic Kuro typo, D-U-E-L. I'm pretty sure dual, as in 2, is like D-U-A-L. Or wait, am I stupid? Because D-U-E-L, or is it, and D-U-A-L are 2 different types of dual. Maybe I'm the idiot here, and okay, well, I'm just skipping past that. But here we actually get like her profile and report, I guess. Her concerto element is Havoc, so that might be fire, and it's just called Havoc in this game because I guess fire could wreak a lot of havoc. I mean, fire is pretty dangerous and does damage, so I don't know. And her weapon is a blade. Affiliation, so presumably where she's from or her race is Huanglong. That's probably a city. I think that's the main city in the game so far. I don't remember. And her birthday, August 31st, a goated day, because my birthday too. We share the same birthday, which is so goated. Already makes me like her a whole lot more. And inspection report. Forte examination report. I gotta zoom in because I can't see this shit. Subject's records reveal a family resonance history. Visible signs of structural mutation have been detected within subject's genome sequencing, identical to the genomes of her immediate family members, fixed without official records, or listed without official records. Okay, so she has some type of mutation. Maybe the mutation allows her to have her, you know, Havoc element, I guess. Maybe the mutation she has and her family has allow them to use their elements and the elemental powers, I guess. That'd be a cool way and spin on elements. So not everyone in the world of, I forgot the name of the world, but not everyone in the world has elements because only those with that mutation can use elements. That would be pretty nice world building. Resonance chain functionality intact. Signs of abnormal restoration present. Verified as a naturally awakened resonator. Or maybe the mutation allows you to be a resonator and like resonate with souls, not souls, but the echoes. I keep forgetting. Maybe only resonators obviously can resonate with echoes, so maybe that mutation gives you certain type of like aptitude that allows you to resonate with souls, and only resonators have, not souls, echoes, and only resonators have that mutation. I don't know. No obvious signs of external mutation features. Combined with cases in the family resonance history, it is speculated that the primary mutations involve the subject's genomes and are partial internal organs. Okay. Subject is in stable overall condition. There has been a dramatic improvement in her physical condition since her previous examination. With the risk of genetic side effects greatly minimized, undertaking certain Midnight Rangers tasks is permitted on the condition that it does not affect subject's mental state. I still have no idea what that's all about. But her overclock evaluation report. Resonant criticality. Below normal, Forte maintains overall stability. Mental state analysis. Subject exhibits symptoms of dissociative personality disorder, which are evident in her excessive attachments to cherished objects, while remained indifferent to others. When the objects she cares about are perceived to be under threat, this indifference can quickly transform into dangerous hostility. So she's very, very, very possessive over certain objects, which is, you know, brought on by her dissociative personality disorder, I guess, or symptoms of it. So she's very protective and, I guess, territorial about her possessions. Physiological state analysis. Based on subject's family resonance mutation level and the experience of the previous accident, her current health condition proves to be rather appalling. Overall diagnosis: at this time, subject bears certain risks of overclocking, requires long-term monitoring and continued psychotherapy. So maybe overclocking is when you can't control all of the power of your certain element, or something to do with the mutation to where there's too much power, you can't contain it, so you kind of overclock, you know, kind of get overwhelmed and have a full mental breakdown, or you die, something happens. So maybe this whole mutation and overclocking and whatever all of this is tied to the element, or maybe it's just those with the havoc element, because I mean, people with unstable mental states can be pretty havoc-y, I guess. And then we get more about herself, and I guess this is one of her cherished items, Jinyu, which she holds dearly to her. It looks a lot like a moon, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I realized that is what is hanging on her necklace right here. Okay, that's her Jinyu. That's so cool. And there's the little taluses on it. I just now realized that. That's actually kind of nice. Cherished item Jinyu. I think that's how you pronounce it. Jinyu. A jade pendant, which is a matching set with one that the one belonging to Danjin's elder sister, Juyu. It holds reference to the siblings' names, meaning they will never part. The pendant changes color to indicate the degree of erosion that Forte has inflicted on the wearer's body. So is Forte the mutation? And over time it grows stronger, and then maybe once the mutation fully takes over, that person turns into a lament, which I'm pretty sure crownless or lament, that's like the race of the enemy, or the type of enemy is a lament. I think that's what the crownless is. But once the Forte fully takes over, you kind of turn into a lament, kind of like how in Nier, once the black scroll fully takes over your body, you become a legion. That would be pretty dope, and maybe one of the characters in the game makes the transition from human to lament. That would be so dope. What? The brighter the redness, the deeper the erosion. The pendant has never changed its color even since Danjin parted with her sister, so which means they're safe, they're good. Thoughts. Rover has given the Midnight Ranger lots of help. As a thank you, can I come along as well? I can help out, I promise. And then that's her quote for when we finally do get her. So I'm starting to think maybe we aren't going to get, okay, well no, that doesn't really make sense. I was like, maybe we're not, no, there is no gacha and we just get characters throughout the story. But even with gacha, characters can still have their set lines, like in Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm thinking too much about Genshin, because with Genshin you just kind of get the character and they don't say anything. But I need to stop comparing it to Genshin. But I just compare it to Genshin as of, you know, to make it easier to understand, because they do have a lot of similarities. But I prefer Wuthering Waves so much more now. This game is so much better. It's, oh god, I love it, and it's not even in closed beta yet. Is Longbeard Crisp really a long as real Long's beard? Oh, I really want to give it a try. Wait, is Longbeard Crisp really as long as a real Long's beard? Disliked foods. Sometime or something that tastes bitter. I remember now. There's also this sweet liquid thingy I don't really like as well. Now what was it? Danjin. Don't leave me behind. Okay, that's it. That's her whole profile. I had a blast reading this. Actually, this is actually kind of nice. I do like these profiles a lot. And with Danjin, this is only meaning we're obviously going to get the profiles for more characters. Maybe the ones that we've gotten. I'm not sure why they started with Danjin since she is the most recent. I think they'd start with Yang Yang since she is kind of like the poster girl of Wuthering. But hey, I'm not complaining. I like Danjin a lot, and just reading this made me like her even more. So I am going to be using her on my team if I do get her. All right, now it's time to just patiently wait for Shanhua's profile, and then we're good. All right, as long as we can get Shanhua's profile, we're out here. But yeah, I'm really liking the new thing they're starting with profiles now. We've been getting a lot of information lately, and that's, you know, making me excited because maybe we are getting close to the closed beta, but maybe we're getting close to another like gameplay trailer or new big update, maybe new dev talk. I don't know, but something's coming, and I'm here for all of it. All right, I love Danjin. She's so cool. She's great. Already one of my favorites now after reading this profile. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to new profiles, especially for like Bailean and Shishia, since I already like them a lot as well. But that's really about it. So I'm looking forward to these new profiles. But as always, thanks for watching. Have a damn good day. Stay safe, be well, and play some goddamn Xenoblade.